All right, so moving on to something that's called stars and bars. So when we've got n number of categories, then we need to use n minus 1 bars. And R is the number to be chosen. So let me first, before I go into the stars and bars explanation, let's just kind of talk about this. So how many ways can two elements be chosen from A, B, and C? Okay, so our choices are, it's a set here, I can choose two A's or two B's or two C's, right? So I can repeat the letter A or B or C, but I'm only choosing two. So AB would be the same as BA because there's like two elements in the set, right? Oops, sorry, BA is the same as AB. So these are the 6 things that would be, I could choose from A, B, and C if there's like a bin of A's and a bin of B's and a bin of C's. Okay, so I'm only choosing 2, so that's what the R is, number to be chosen, right? Number to be chosen is the R. It's a set of 3, right? 1, 2, 3. So it's R plus n minus 1, choose R. So I have 2 I'm choosing, 3 minus 1, right? And 2, so I get 6 total. That's what I had here, right? Okay, so let me talk about what the stars and the bars mean. So if I'm picking out 4 pieces of fruit, so R is the 4 pieces of fruit, and that's what I'm going to call the stars. So I'm going to put down 4 X's. And there's 3 kinds of fruit, right? So I'm just going to draw pears, apples, and bananas. Okay, so if I'm going to pick 4 pieces of fruit, I could pick 2 pears. I'll put a line to say I'm changing to choose 2 apples, and I'll put a line, and then there's going to be no bananas chosen. So this is one option. So notice I've got 4 stars and 2 bars down. So in order to make 3 categories, I need 1 less bar, right? I only need 2 bars. So that's one option. Or I could choose 1 pear, 1 apple, and 2 bananas, right? Again, 4 stars and 2 bars. So if I was to figure out how many ways could I pick 4 pieces of fruit from this, so R would be 4, and N would be 3, so R plus N minus 1, choose R. So R is 4 I'm choosing. And then it's 3 minus 1, so this is the 2 bars, and I'm choosing 4, right? So 6, choose 4. That's the number of ways of picking out 4 pieces of fruit from these 3 kinds. Okay, so let me illustrate it with another example. So I've got 30 kinds of balloons. So if I've got 30 kinds of balloons, that's n equals 30. And so then I'm going to have n minus 1, or 29 bars, right? Okay. And how many am I choosing? I want to choose 12. So again, I'll just write it down here. R plus n minus 1, choose R. So I've got 12 plus 29, right? That's the 30 minus the 1. Choose 12. Okay, I'm going to let you do this one. I want you to think about it a little bit. And then let's look at this one. It's a little different kind of a problem. So I want to put in how many integer solutions are there to this if x1, x2, x3, x4 are non-negative numbers. Okay, so you want to think of the 4 variables as the n equal 4 categories, right? Because I can think of the category x1 bar, x2 bar, x3 bar, right? x4. Okay, so that means I'm going to have n minus 1, or 3 bars. Okay, so what are the stars? Ooh, dear, dear, dear. That should be an R, right? Okay, so then I'm trying to think of, like, how can I choose the 10? So I could choose 3 here, and I could choose 3 here, and I could choose 3 here, and 1 there, right? And so that gives me 10 stars, right? And with the 3 bars to give me 4 categories, right? Okay, so now here is our criteria. So this one is saying I want to make sure that each one of these already has 1 in it. Each one of these has 1 in it already, okay? So I have 10, but I've already placed 1 in each of the categories, so really I only have 6 stars. So R is equal to 6. The N is still equal to 4 categories. So if I've got the 6 plus the 4 minus 1, choose 6, right? That would be 9, choose 6 total. All right, and I'm going to let you do this one. Okay, and then there's a bunch of review problems.